Hello, and this is Madhvi. We are going with Maths Marathon Series 2, Day 3, Progressions. First of all, I would like to say sorry to you all. There is a break, that unexpected break in the marathon. I couldn't take up the videos, right? There was a gap and let me fill it, right? So let's hope that it will continue without any hindrance after this. Right. So Maths Marathon Series 2, Day 3. Now we are with progressions. Now this part, especially to Telangana State Board children. I am confining myself to Telangana State Board children for the year 2021 public examination. See, in progressions, we have arithmetic progressions and geometric progressions, in fact, in syllabus before. And in arithmetic progressions, you have the nth term concept, the introduction concept, nth term concept, and some of the n terms. And in GP, you have the introduction part and the nth term part. But for this particular year, 2021, right? So from progressions, almost 2 exercises are eliminated. You have only the introduction part of like arithmetic progressions and the nth term of arithmetic progressions. You don't have even the sum of the n terms of arithmetic progressions. So children who are watching this video, right, so this particular syllabus, only for this progressions, I am confining myself to Telangana State Board, right, and of course the worksheet also comprise of only this particular syllabus. Now coming to arithmetic progressions, right, general form of arithmetic progression. See, it's a progression means something which is progressing ahead, right, that means it's a kind of a series. If you see a series of this kind, A is being the first term and the next one is A plus D. That means you are adding something D to the first term. You are getting the second term. Now observe third term. 2D means D is added twice here when compared to first term. And when compared to second term, one more D is added. D plus D becomes 2D. That means one more D is added. That means from first to second term we can go by adding D. From second to third term also by adding D. From third to fourth also we are going by adding D. That means here there is a common difference in the terms. Let me explain you what is meant by common difference here. See, first term, let me write it as A1, which is equal to A, right? And now suppose or A0 is equal to A. Now A1 is equal to A plus D, right? The other term is A2 is equal to A plus 2D. Right, now difference between these two, that is AN minus A0 is equal to A plus D minus A is D. Now if you see the difference between these two, right, so that is A2 minus A1 is equal to A plus 2D, right, minus A minus D. So 1D, A will get cancelled, 2D minus D is D. So here in both, like that means between two successive terms, right, the difference is D only. So that is called common difference. What is that called? Common difference D, and the first term we are writing it as A. Now when you come to nth term, right, so that is nth term An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. See, first term A plus, first term means n minus 1 is 1 minus 1 into D is 0. A plus 0 is first term. Your second term is A2 is A plus n minus 2 minus 1 into D, that is A plus D. Okay, understanding this one. A1 which is equal to A, A2 is equal to A plus 2 minus 1 is 1 into D is D. A3 which is A plus n minus 1 is 3 minus 1 is 2 D. So this is how you can find. So nth term is n minus 1 into d. So very, very important formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Children, don't miss this one. Don't stop solving this one. See, very limited syllabus from a chapter, and definitely this chapter carries some marks. Now, right now in this situation, we can't guess how many marks that will be there, but you will be getting questions from this chapter definitely, maybe of 2 marks or 4 marks. So, with very less effort you are going to gain marks. So, please keep in mind, especially the children who are very weak in mathematics, this chapter is going to be very, very easy chapter for you because of less syllabus from the chapter, as well as the topic itself gives you like only addition and subtraction concepts. Not much is used. So, children who feel maths to be difficult, please do not skip the video. Do not miss the video. Continue till the end and try to follow each and every problem. Therefore, I am dealing it in detail to all the children who are very weak in mathematics so that you should not lose marks from this one. Okay, so this is the nth term formula. Note down this one, and those who want the explanation can also note it down. Now, the other one is arithmetic mean. Usually, so when you have the series like A, X, B, that means first term, second term, third term. Then second term is the mean of first and third terms. Now, if you have fourth term, so I'll write it here. So, second term is equal to, right, A1 plus A3 by 2. A2 is equal to, right, A2 is equal to A1 plus A3 by 2. Or A3 is equal to, right, excluding A3 on both sides, what do you have? A2 plus A4 by 2. Right. So, now if I take A5, on either side, what do you have? A4 and A6, is it not? So, A4 plus A6 by 2. So, this is how you can find out even the terms which are missing in between the series, if at all a problem is asked, like to fill in the gap between the terms. Okay. So, this is called arithmetic mean form of arithmetic progression. Right. So, that is x is equal to a plus b by 2. That is arithmetic mean of a and b. Okay. So, please note it down. Therefore, you can write your series as, suppose if I write the series as A1, A2, A3, A4 and all that. A2 is the arithmetic mean of A1, A3. A3 is the arithmetic mean of A1 and A4. Is it not? And suppose if it is A5, A4 is the arithmetic mean of A and 5. So, that is what we can say, that these all terms are the arithmetic means between A and B. Right? So, all the arithmetic means. So, between A and B, these are all the arithmetic means, because we are not finding the arithmetic mean for between this and the previous one. The previous one, if the series starts here, the first term. If the series ends here, this is the last term. Okay, clear children? So, this is a general form. If at all asked for one more question, this may help you in solving it. Now, let us see the worksheet now. Right. Find the 11th term of the AP with 15, 12, 9. Okay. So, now let us see how to write in detail. First few problems, I will give you the detailed steps of writing, and afterwards we can proceed by direct steps. Right. So, here given series is in AP. Given AP 15, 12, 9, etc. So, therefore, first term A is equal to 15. Common difference D is equal to second term minus first term. 12 minus 15 minus 3. You got common difference, you have A. Now, what is asked? 11th term is asked. To find 11th term. So, that means we need A11. AN is equal to, what is the formula? A plus N minus 1 into D. Therefore, A11 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D, because N here is the same. Here nth term is 11th term, so 11 minus 1 is 10. Now, substitute the values of this one. A, what is A? A is 15 plus 11 minus 1 is 10. into D is minus 3. Minus, since it is a minus sign, I am putting within the brackets. You can just write directly. If that is the case, it will become 10 minus 3. It is 10 into minus 3 is minus 30. 15 minus 30, right, which is equal to 15. Minus 15. 15 minus 30 is minus 15. So, therefore, 11th term is equal to minus 15. This is the answer. This is the answer. Please note down. Pause the video for few seconds and note it down. So, you have to write given AP is. Pause the video and note down complete problem. Now, the next problem. If A, B, C are in AP, then we are asked to find the second term. What is the second term? Only first and the third terms are known. Yes. Arithmetic mean of first and third term. That is A plus C by 2 is B. So then B is equal to A plus C by 2. First option is correct. Okay. Right. Now write the formula of nth term of AP and explain the terms. What is the formula? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So how do you explain the things? AN, nth term, A, first term, D, common difference. Right? So, this is how you have to explain the terms. Right? If common difference of AP is 2, that is D is given to us, then A10 minus A5 is A10 minus A5. That means what is the gap between these two? 5 terms. How many terms are here? 5 terms. So, see, remember, from first term to second term, what is the difference? 2. Right? From first term to third term, so 2 gaps, 2 2s are 4. Here, how many times the jump is in the series? 5 times. So, here 5 times into D, that is 5 into D, that is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So, without knowing the initial term, without knowing the final term, without knowing A5, without knowing A10, we can easily find the difference between them, A10 minus A5. Why? What is that A10 minus A5 in the sense? You have how many terms in between? 5 terms. So, each term have a difference of 2. So, how many times you will have the total difference will be 5 2s or 5 into D, which is 5 2s are 10. So, this is the common sense point of view. Right. Now, suppose if I say A10 is equal to A plus 10 minus 1, that is 9 D, and suppose if I say A5 is A plus 4D. Okay. Now subtracting this one, A10 minus A5, subtraction sign changes, AA will get cancelled, 9D minus 4D is 5D. This is directly from the formula. If you substitute and do also, the difference between A10 and A5 is 5D. Okay. So, those who want to follow the mathematical method, you can do this one. Or suppose if the same question is asked for 2 marks, right, you have to explain it like this. Even for 1 mark, you have to explain. If it is only given with options like this, you can adopt this method and directly write the answer as B. Okay. If suppose if it is asked for 2 marks, dear children, please don't forget to write it like this. A10 is equal to A plus 9D. A5 is equal to A plus 4D. Difference A10 minus A5 is equal to, solve it and show that A10 minus A5 is equal to 5D. Therefore, 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So, this is how you have to write the steps. Very, very important. Please note it down. Very important. Don't neglect. Don't say that just by looking at that we can write it as 10. Yes, you can write it as 10 by looking at that. But if it is asked for 2 marks, this is the method of doing it. Okay? Alright. So, pause the video and note it down. Right. Now, the next problem is the same. See, here options are given, you are doing, so you can adopt any method. But here options are not given. You have to adopt this method only. Can we find A30 minus A20 directly without actually finding A30 and A20 when the common difference or certain terms are given? So here certain terms are given. We have to find out first the common difference. What is the common difference? So I'll solve it here so that you will be knowing complete methods of solving it well. Right, given AP is minus 3, minus 7, minus 11 dot dot dot. So therefore A is equal to minus 3 here and D is equal to minus 7. Second term minus first term. Minus first term is minus 3. So minus 7 minus of minus plus 3 which is equal to minus 4. So what is the common difference? The common difference is minus 4. Right. So now here A30 minus A20 is equal to, right, A plus N minus, that is 30 minus 1 into D minus, this is A30 term. Now A plus 20 minus 1 into D, this is the term. So therefore if you expand this one, this is another way what I am doing. Minus A minus 20 minus of minus 20D plus D. So therefore you can say A will get cancelled. 30D minus 20D is 29D. Minus 20D plus D is minus 19D. Right? 29D minus 19D, 10D, which is 10 into minus 4 is equal to minus 40. Those who want to do horizontally, this is the method. Okay? Best method for any student. If you are very good at maths also, please remember to do it like this. So this impresses the examiner and easy to solve. 30 minus 1 is 29D. A20 is equal to A plus 19D. Ho gaya, finished. Here minus, here minus, here minus. It will get cancelled. So this step will become A30 minus A20, which is equal to 29D minus 19D is 10D. Is 10D. So therefore that is equal to 10 into minus 4, which is equal to minus 40. Perfect. So we can find out A30 minus A20 without directly finding A30 and A20. Okay. So what should be the answer? Yes, we can find. Why? Because A30 minus A20 is equal to, what is the difference between these two is 10. 10D. Directly you can write also. Okay. So please note it down. Next one is the sequence root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12 form an AP. See, AP means there should be a common difference. Now you have to see there is a difference or not. Here root 3, root 2 into root 3. Okay, so let us see the difference. Then here between these two we will see the difference. We will see if these two differences are equal, then it is in AP. We have to check. If not, not in AP. Okay, let's see that how to solve it one. Sixth problem. Given series is or sequence is root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12, etc. Now, A2 minus A1 is equal to root 6 minus root 3. Root 6 can be written as root 2 into root 3 minus root 3. Taking root 3 common, it is root 2 minus 1. So, equation 1. Now, let us check between these two. Right? Now, A3 minus A2 is equal to root 9 minus root 6. Root 9 means you can say that 3 into 3, that is root 9 is 3. In fact, it is 3 minus root 2 into root 3. Okay. So, can you take root 3 common? Yes, we shall take root 3 common and say 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Okay. 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Hence, if I take root 3 common, you will get here as root 3 minus root 2. Okay. If you take root 3 common, you will be getting root 3 minus root 2. Here, this is equation 2. Now, see, check 1 and 2. Are they equal? Is root 2 minus 1 is equal to root 3 minus root 2? No, it is not equal. So, therefore, but 1 and 2 are not equal. Hence, no common difference. Hence, not in AP. This is how you have to find out. Okay. Now, let's see the next one. Find the 7th term from the end of the AP. 7, 10, 13 and so on till 184. So, what is he asking? 7th term from the end of the AP. Like starting from here, you have to go backward. Right? So, 7th term from the end. So, first of all, we should know what is the end term. That is how much number, that means first place, second place or then. That means n we have to find. If this is nth term, first we should find n. Right? Then you have to go for, right, n minus 7 term. Okay? Right. How to do it? Given AP is 7, 10, 13, so on 184. So, what information do you get? A is equal to 7. Common difference is 10 minus 7, which is equal to 3. So, you have A and D. And also AN is equal to 184. You have to find out n. So, therefore, AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. AN is 184. A is 7 plus n minus 1 as it is into D is 3. We need to find out n. So, first transpose 7 to this one. Shall I do it here? Right. So, now this will become n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 184 minus 7. So, it is 177. Right. So, n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 177. So, n minus 1 is equal to, transposing this here, it will become division by 3. Right. So, will it go? 3 5s are 15, right, 27, 2 is the remainder, 2 7. So, 3 9s are 27. So, n minus 1 is 59. N is equal to 59 plus 1. So, therefore, n is equal to 60. So, we got n is equal to 60. Yeah, 7th term from the end. This is the first term from the end, isn't it? N is equal to 60 is the first term. So, now what is the 60th term is the first term. So, then 7th term. Count backwards by 7 terms, right? So, like that it means it is 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 54. Right? That means from the last term, you have to subtract 6 terms though, so that you will get to the 7th term. You will get to the 7th term from the end. So, children, don't get confused. Don't subtract 7 from that and say 53 is the 7th term. No, from the end, this is the first term. You have to remember that this is the first term. So, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So, what you have to do? you have to subtract 6 from 60, not 7. Many students will make a mistake here. They do it as 60 minus 7, they will do 53. Right? 53rd term. Right? It is not 53rd term, it is 54th term. So now we know what is the 7th term from end. 7th term from end. So therefore we have to find out this 54th term from first is the 7th term from the end. So the question is we have to find out the 7th term from the end. So therefore A54 is equal to first term 7 plus 54 minus 1 is 53 into common difference is 3. So 7 plus 3, 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15, 159. 7 plus 159 is 166. Right? So this is A54 is equal to 156. So what is the answer you have to write? Therefore, 7th term from the end. From the end is equal to 166. Yeah, children, pause the video and note it down. Everybody, please keep this in mind. Note it down. Why? Because you may forget afterwards in a hurry and you will do it as 7th term from the end means you will be just subtracting 7 from the nth term. You don't do that. Because here nth term is the first term. This is the first term. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So 54th term will become 7th term. There is no harm if you write it in your margin and check whether you are getting the correct one or not also. Right. Let's see the next one. In AP, 4th term is 11 and 7th term is 17. Then its common difference is. See, we have 4th term, 7th term. How many terms are there in between? 3 terms are there in between. In between, 3 terms are there. And what is the difference between these two? Right? 17 minus 11. 17 minus 11 means it is 6. So 3 terms together is 6. That means common difference is 6 by 3. That is 2. Right? So when we know common difference, that is what he is asking. Common difference is 2. Okay. So how you have to write the steps if it is asked for 2 marks? This is what I am going to explain you. Now A4 minus A7 is equal to 7 minus 4 is 3D. Right? A4 minus A7 means 4 minus 7. That is the difference between 7 and 4. That is 3D or A7 minus A4. A7 minus A4 is 3D. What is A7? 17 minus what is A4? 11. That is equal to 6. So 6 is equal to 3D. D is equal to 2. This is how you have to write the steps if the same question is asked for 2 marks. So children, please remember writing steps depending on the marks is very, very important. Note it down. Let's see the next one. The nth term of an AP is 6n plus 2. Find the common difference. Let me do it here. What is an is equal to? Right? A plus n minus 1 into d. What is this given? As 6n plus 2. This is given. So now compare these two, right? A plus, right, nd minus d is equal to 6n plus 2. Right? So therefore now take the n term separately and a minus d separately. Right? dn minus plus dn. I am writing nd as dn so that it will become easy for us to compare. dn plus a minus d is equal to 6n plus 2. So what do you do? By comparing the terms. So what you will get? dn is equal to 6n. So nn will get cancelled. Therefore d is equal to 6. This is how you can find out the common difference. If suppose first term is asked, everybody, first term is asked, once when we know D, A minus D is equal to 2, you have to make a comparison with these two. In this question it is not asked. Maybe it can be asked. Here common difference, only finding common difference, it is done. Now suppose if in the same kind of the problem, if A is asked, so what you have to do? A minus D is equal to 2. So D is 6. A minus 6 is equal to 2. Or A is equal to 2 plus 6, that is 8. First term is 8. Clear? Yes. Right. Now find the value of K, so that K plus 2, 4K minus 6 and 3K minus 2 are the 3 consecutive terms of NAP. Okay. So now let us write the consecutive terms here. K plus 2, 4K minus 6, 3K minus 2. So K we have to find out. We have a relationship between 3 consecutive terms, is it not? So average or the arithmetic mean of these two is this one, right? So therefore you will write it as 4K minus 6 is equal to mean of these two. That is average or arithmetic mean is sum of the terms K plus 2 plus 3K minus 2 by 2. Right? 2 will get cancelled here. K plus 3K is 4K by 2. That is 4K by 2, which is equal to 2K. So what did we get? 4K minus 6 is equal to 2K. So 4K minus 6 is equal to 2K. What we want to find is K. So transpose K here. 4K minus 2K it will become. Minus 2K is equal to 6 it will become. So 4K minus 2K is 2K, which is equal to 6, or K is equal to 3. So what is the basic thing here? When 3 consecutive terms are given, you have a relationship that the middle term is equal to average of the either side of the terms. Right? So on either side of this term, you have K plus 2 and 3K minus 2. Average of these two gives you this term. That is the concept we applied, and we simplified further and we determined K value. Right? Very important problem. Very, very important problem. Right. Next, let us move on to the next one. Those who want, please pause the video and then copy it down. Right. Sum of the 5th and 9th terms of AP is 72. And the sum of the 7th and 12th terms is 97. Find the AP. So let's solve the problem here. 11th one. So here sum of the 5th and, right, A5 plus A9 is 72. Right, this is what is given. And sum of 7th, A7 plus A12 is equal to 97. Find the AP. You have to find out the AP series. Okay. So let us see how to find this one. Okay. So we have two equations. Now A5 is equal to A plus N minus 1. That is 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 into D. Right. And A9 is equal to A plus 9 minus 1 into D. Right. So from this one you will get A5 is equal to A plus 4D. A9 is equal to A plus 8D. And from this you will know that A5 plus A9, which is equal to 72, is given. Therefore, A plus 4D. Now find out the thing. This is A plus A is 2A. 8 plus 4 is 12D. So, 2A plus 12D is equal to 72. Convert this into the most simple form if needed. Okay, we shall see whether it is necessary or not. So, but we got one equation from one set, right? One set of the values A5 and A9, we got one equation. Now, similarly, now I am not writing all the steps, detailed steps you can write. Now, I am just only writing it as similarly. A7 plus A12 is equal to, right? So, A plus 6D, A plus 11D, which is equal to 2A plus 17D. This is given as 97, which is equation 2. I am writing directly. I have written it directly, but you have to write all these steps, right? Okay. So now 2a plus 17d is 97. 2a plus 12d is equal to 72 are the two equations. 2a, common terms are there, easy to eliminate. So let us not simplify, let us directly eliminate this one. Right? Equation 2 minus 1 is equal to, what is 2? 2a plus 17d is equal to 97. 2a plus 12d, right, 12d is equal to 72. Subtraction we are doing, so change of sign. 17 minus 12 is 5d, which is equal to 7 minus 2 is 5, 9 minus 2. So d is equal to 5. We got the common difference as 5. But what is the question asked? Question asked is to find AP. We have to find the series. To find the series, we should also know, yes, first term, that is A, because we know common difference. And when we know first term, you can automatically write the series. Right? So now substitute this one in any of the equations. You will get A value. Right? Now substituting this in equation 1. Substituting in 1. In equation 1. What do we get? 2a plus 12 into 5 is 60 is equal to 72, or 2a is equal to 72 minus 60 is 12, implies a is equal to 6. So we got a is equal to 6, d is equal to 5. Now we can write the series, isn't that? Right, let me write the series. Now AP is, what is AP? A is 6. Now add 5 to it, that is 11. Add 5 to it, 16. Add 5 to it, 21. Dot, dot, dot. So this is how you have to write the series. So you have to write at least 3 or 4 numbers or terms in the series. Then you can stop it. Right? 6, 11, 16, 21 and so on. Okay, this is AP. Right? Yeah, please pause the video for a moment and note it down. Writing steps is important. Right? In this detailed manner, you have to write the steps. I wrote it here directly. But maintain this one, that A5 is what, A9 is what, then A5 plus A9 you find separately and equate it to the given value 72. Write it as equation 1. In a similar manner, you have to do it for second one also. Then solving 1 and 2, you will be getting the value of D, and after substituting D, you will get A. Okay? Right? So please note it down. Now let's see the next one. Common difference of AP is minus 6. So what is minus 6? This is D. Then find the value of A16 minus A12. You have the concept, is it not? A16 minus A12 is, you have to find the difference between this. 16 minus 12 is 4. It is 4D. But what is D? Minus 6. 4 into minus 6, that is minus 24. So therefore, what is the value of A16 minus A12? It is minus 24. Okay? Right. Next one. In an AP, the third term is 5. Means A3 is equal to A plus 2D is equal to 5. And now, seventh term, A7 is equal to A plus 6D. 7 minus 1 is 6D is equal to 9. Then the common difference is, you have two equations, two variables, right? So can solve them. I am directly solving it here. So A7 minus A3, right? I can also directly write it like this without writing all this. A7 minus A3, 7 minus 3 is 4D. Is it not? But what is A7? 9 minus, this is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Right? So therefore, 4 is equal to 4D, implies D is equal to 1. This is the answer. You can solve these two equations and find A or D, or you can directly use the concept A7 minus A3 is 4D. A7 is given to be 9, A3 is given to be 5, 9 minus 3 is 4, 5 is 4, 4 is equal to 4D, or D is equal to 1. Okay? Same model problems. Listen carefully. Do it by yourself. It helps you a lot. Establish the relationship between first and nth terms of an AP in which common difference is 0. Right. So what is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here d is 0. Therefore an is equal to 0 multiplied by anything is 0. Therefore a. That means every term is same. What is the meaning of it? Every term here is same. So that's a relationship between nth term and first term. In an AP, the next problem. In an AP, 7A7 is equal to 11A11. Then A18 is equal to how much? So first of all, A7. What is A7 is equal to A plus 6D. Now 7A7 is equal to, right, 7A plus 6 7s are 42D. Right. Similarly, A11 is equal to A plus 10D. Now 11A11 is equal to 11A plus 11 10s are 110D. Now we have to find out A18. Right? We have to find out A18. So that means what are we going to do? We need to find A and D. Then find A18. Is it not? Right. So therefore, now 11A11 minus 7A7. This is how we are going to solve them now. And given to be, these two are equal. So that is equal to 0. Therefore, what is given? These two are equal is given. That means 11A11 minus 7A7 is equal to 0. That means now this will become as 11A minus 110D minus, or if you cannot do it like this, I will write it as minus 7A minus 42D is equal to 0. So 11A minus 7, 4A, right? 110D minus 42D is 68D is equal to 0. So now what is the relationship you have? 4A is equal to 68D. 4A is equal to 68D. Right? A18. What is A18 is equal to? Right? A plus 18 minus 1 is 17D. 18 minus this is 18 minus 1 is 17D. So therefore here you can just simply substitute A in terms of D. You can substitute A in terms of D. So what is that? 4A is equal to 68D implies, yes, A is equal to 4 17s are. So 17D. 17D plus 17D, 34D. This option is not there. Did we do any mistake anywhere? Let us see. Minus, this is 11A, yes, plus 110D. 11A plus 110D minus 7A minus 42D. Yes, this is plus 68D is equal to 0. So A is equal to minus 68D. So A is equal to minus 17D. So that's a small mistake here. Sorry children. So A18 is equal to, what is A value now here? Minus 17D. That is minus 17D plus 17D is equal to 0. Okay. So what is the value? See, for option also, like even in options question, you got such a lengthy question. So please remember to solve this and do. Usually this kind of questions you may get for 2 marks. Okay. So did you get that one? So here we did a small sign mistake, sign change, right? So it is 110 plus 110 minus 42 is plus 68D. So therefore 4A plus 68D is equal to 0, or A is equal to minus 17D. That we are substituting here. You got it to be 0. Right? So now is 0 a term of AP, right, which is 31, 28, 25? Justify your answer. Right. So now let us see what is that, what we need to find. Now A is equal to 31. D is equal to 28 minus 31, which is minus 3, I guess, right? Yes, it is minus 3. Okay. So minus 3. So you are getting the common difference to be minus 3. So now we have to find out whether we are going to get any particular term where an is 0. Okay. So now let us see an is equal to 0. What should be? Is 0 a term or not? Is it not? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Is it not? A is 31 plus n minus 1 we don't know into d is minus 3. Right? So that should be equal to 0. Is it possible for a particular integer or not? That is what we are going to see. Okay. Right. So therefore, now here you have 31 plus 3n minus 1 into 3 is minus 3n minus of minus plus 3 is equal to 0. So 31 plus 3 is 34, which is equal to 3n here, and now n is equal to 34 by 3. Is it an integer? No. Right? This is not an integer. Not an integer. Here you can see that integer, difference integer should be an integer only. Right? So you are not getting an integer. Therefore, 0 cannot be in the series. Cannot be in the series. So this gives you the explanation as well as the proof. This gives the explanation as well as the proof. Clear? If suppose options are given, right? If suppose options are given, so even from the options you can easily check whether or like suppose the problem is not like this and for which value it is going to be 0, then you can check from the options also. But here to justify it is given and we need to find out a particular integer for which an can be 0. So an we equated to 0 and we equated the whole formula to 0, and when we found n is not coming out to be an integer. So therefore such a particular n does not exist where there can be a 0 in the term. Right? So justification and proof both are done clearly. Note it down. Now next problem. Determine AP whose fifth term is 19. Fifth term is 19. A5 is equal to A plus 4D is equal to 19 is given from this. And the difference of the 8th term and the 13th term, that is A13 minus A8 is 20. A13 minus 8 means 13 minus 8. What is that one? 5. Right? That is equal to 5D. So therefore D is equal to 4. You got D is equal to 4. Substitute this one in this. Substitute in this one in this. So now therefore A plus 4 into D is 5, which is equal to 19, or A is equal to 4 5s are 20. 19 minus 20, which is equal to minus 1. So you got A to be minus 1. So now we need to determine AP. What is he asking? Therefore AP is, right? You will write A plus D, A plus 2D, dot, so on, right? So now A is minus 1, minus 1 plus 4 is 3, right? Minus 1 plus 8, 4 2s are 8, minus 1 plus 8 is 7, right? So now minus 1 plus 9, 3 4s are 12 is 11. So minus 1, 3, 7, 11, etc. See the common difference also. Verify it by yourself. Right? Minus, this is, what is that? This minus this. Second term is 3, minus of minus plus 1, 4. 7 minus 3, 4. 11 minus 7, 4. Now 15 minus 11, 4. Like that the series will be. So this is how we have to do. So what did we do? What is the logic behind? So here A13 minus A8 is 20. But A13 minus A8 is 5D. 5D is equal to 20. Or D is equal to 4. Substitute in fifth term. Fifth term is A plus 4. D is equal to 19. So A plus 4 into 5 is 19. Or A is equal to 19 minus 20 is minus 1. So we got A value. We got D value. Now it is easy to write the series. Okay. Right. Now, in the following situation, do the list of numbers involved form an AP. Give a reason for your answer. So, now let us see the situation first. Right, the fee charged every month. So, monthly book we have to write. For classes 1 to 10, when the monthly fee for class 1 is 250. So, write monthly fee, if you write it as like this, monthly fee, class 1. 250 rupees 250, and it increases by the amount of rupees 150 for next higher class. So class 2, if it is class 1, class 2, 250 plus 150, 400. Class 3, right, rupees 550, is it not? 400 plus 150, 550, right? Similarly, class 4, 550 plus 150, 700. So, what is happening? Every time you are adding 150. That means you are adding D. 150 is the common difference here. Where the first term here is 250. So, therefore, does it form AP? Yes. A is equal to with rupees 250 or the number 250 because he is asking about the number. D is equal to 150. So, therefore, in AP. Therefore, in AP. Clear? Right. Now, next one. Find the 10th term in the series 3, 1, minus 1, minus 3, 5. First of all, let us see whether it is AP or not. Right? So, now 1 minus 3. Right? Difference is equal to minus 2. Minus 1 is again minus 2. Right? Minus 3. Plus 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus of minus plus 3 is minus 2. So, now the A2 minus A1 is equal to this much and then that is common difference D. Right? Now A is 3, D is this one. What is asked? 10th term. A10 is equal to A plus 9 into D. Directly writing A is 3 plus 9 into what is D? Minus 2. Minus 2. 9 into minus 2 is minus 18. Minus 18 plus 3 is minus 18 plus 3 is minus 15. So, 10th term is minus 15. Right. Now, next one. Which term of AP is 2, 8, 32 is 256? Sorry, it can't be AP. See, there is a mistake in the problem. This is a wrong problem. This is not in AP. 8 minus 2 is 6. 32 minus 8 is something else. So, it is not in AP. So, please strike off the problem. It does not. It does not belong to AP. Now, find the 45th term of the following series. Okay. So, first of all, let us write the series. Right. This is 91. Now, 90 minus 18. What is 90 minus 18? 72. 80 minus 27 is 53. So on. Right? So now let us see difference. A2 minus A1 is equal to 72 minus 91, which is equal to what is 72? 91 and 72 difference. 11 minus 2. That is 9, 8 minus 7, 19, minus 19. And now let us find the between the other two. A3 minus 82. That is 53 minus 72. Right? 12 minus 3 is 9. 6 minus 5, 19 minus 19. So, the series is in AP. Verified. First thing is we have to verify whether the series is in AP or not. Yes, the series is in AP. Now what is the 45th term? A45 is equal to A plus 44D. Now what is A? 91 plus 44 into D is minus 19. Please children, solve yourself. Solve. Let's proceed to the next one. So what did we do? First we have found whether the given number, simplify this series every term and see, write it and then check whether they are in AP or not. If they are in AP, now the common difference is 19 minus 19. Substitute in the formula and then solve it. Right. If the first term of AP is minus 3, A is equal to minus 3 and common difference is 5, D is equal to 5, then find the progression. What is there? AP is equal to minus 3, right, comma. Next one is minus 3 plus 5. Minus 3 plus 5 is 2. Next one is again add 5 to this, 7. Add 5 to this, 12. So on. What is this? What did I do? Minus 3. Yes, it is minus 3, 2, 7, 12, so on. Yes, right. Perfect. Now, next one. If an is equal to 5 times of n, 5 times of n minus 6, then a5 is equal to 5 into 5 minus 6. 25 minus 6 is 19. Clear? Now the next problem. Here a manufacturer of mobile phones produced 650 mobile phones in 6th year. Let us solve the problem because it is a word problem, may be asked as an 8-mark question. So let me read out the question as I am writing the problem. Right, a manufacturer of mobile phones produced 650 mobile phones in 6th year. Right, so that means A6 is equal to 650 and 725 mobile phones in 8th year. A8 is equal to 725. Difference is 75. In between A7 is there. No. Definitely there is a mistake in the problem. This can be 76. 726. So let me correct it as 726. So A6 is 650. A8 is 726. Right. So in between A7 is equal to average of these two. Is it not? Average of these two or whatever the difference is there divided by 2. Right. So that means here what is the difference? 76 by 2 is 38. So 38 is common difference. What I found is common difference. So here the common difference is 38. Right. Why? Because A8 minus A6 is 2D. Is it not? So 2D is equal to, so what did I write? 2D is equal to 76. Implies D is equal to 38. This simplification is done. Anyhow, we will write the steps now. Right. To understand the problem, rough work. Now, assuming that the production increases uniformly by fixed number every year, production in the first year. Oh, we will do this one, right? So now here, A6 is equal to 650. A8 is equal to 726. Please children make a correction here. Right now, that is 2D is equal to, therefore 2D is equal to, right, 726 minus 650, which is equal to 76. Right, therefore D is equal to 38. So we got D value as 38. Now substitute in this one. So what is A6 is equal to here? So A6 is equal to A plus 5D. What is A plus 5D? A plus, what is A6? 650. A plus 5 into D. D is 38. Right, so therefore A is equal to now 650 minus 5 into 38. 5 8s are 40. 4 here. 5 3s are 15 plus 4 190. 650 minus 190. So it is 0. 15 minus 9 is 6. Now this is 5. 560. So what is the first term here? It is 560. Is it 560 or 460? So no, 460. So 460, right? So 460 is here A value. What did he ask? Production in the first year. So that is therefore production in first year is equal to, that means first term. Production in first year 460. Right. Now production in 12th year. Right. So A12 is equal to production in 12th year is equal to A12 is equal to A plus 11D. A we got it as 460 plus 11. What is D? 38. So 460 plus 11 8s are 88, 11 3s are 33, 33 plus 8 41. Right. So 418. What is the summation? 6, 7, 4 plus 4, 8. 878. So production in 12th year is 878 mobiles. First year 460 mobiles. Clear? Done. So just pause the video and note down the steps. Steps are important. Write the statements always. Here also you have to write production in 6th year is equal to 650. Therefore A6. Now production in 8th year is equal to 726. Therefore A8 is equal to this much. Then afterwards these statements, right? So note it down. We are moving almost to the end of the sheet. So now the next one. Find the 10th term of the progression. No common difference. Common difference is 0. Right? Your common difference is 0. I mean to say there is a common difference. That common difference is 0. So every term is 1. 10th term is also 1. Right. A 7 exam marks of 15 students of class 10 are listed below. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. No common difference at all. If we take the whole thing as, let us see what the problem is. List the above any 4 student marks in AP. So our job is to see which particular 4 numbers can form AP. Okay. So let us see 3 and 4 difference is 1. 4 and 5 is 1. Okay. 5 and 7 no difference here. So you can't make with a difference of 1 here. So do we have anywhere else? See 7 and 8 1 difference is there. Nowhere else. So no difference of 1. Take difference of 2. 3 plus 5. 3 plus 2. 5. 5 and 7. 9 is not there. So with the 2 common differences also it's not there. Let's see with 3. 3 plus 3 6 is not possible. 4 plus 3 7 is there. So let us see for this one. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 3 10. 10 plus 3 13 doesn't exist. Right. So therefore if I go with 3 plus 3 6 is not there. 4 plus 3 is also not there. 5 plus 3 5 plus 3 8. 8 plus 3 11 doesn't exist. So let me go with anywhere else. No, difference is more. Then let me take 4. 3 plus 4 7 is there. 7 plus 4 11 isn't there. Now 4 plus 4 8 is there. 8 plus 4 12 is there. 12 plus 4 16 is there. 16 plus 4 20 is there. Yes, 4 8 12 16 20. Yes, these 4 students marks will be in AP. So therefore 4 8 12 16 are 16 and 20 are in AP. Right? So this is how you have to verify. Right. Now the next one. Check whether minus 56 is a term of an AP or not. Minus 56 is a term of AP or not. So let us see 14, 9. What is the difference here? Minus 5. Now 4 minus 5 minus 1. Right. Now this one I want minus 56 here. Right. So minus 1. Same thing we will do as an is equal to minus 56 is equal to, you have to find the integer, is it not? Nth term n value. If you are getting integer, then you will can say that it is there in AP. Right, minus 56 is equal to a plus, that is 14 plus n minus 1 we don't know into d. What is d? Is minus 5. So minus 5n plus 5. Okay. So let me write 5n we want. So bring it here. 5n is equal to 14 plus 5 is 19 minus 56 will become 56 here plus 56. So therefore what is the next step? 9 plus 6 it is 15. 6 plus 1 17. Yes, we are getting it. 5n is equal to 17 or real 75, that is equal to 75 by 5. What is that one? 15. Right? N is equal to 15. So, yes, minus 56 is a term of this AP. Where which term it is? 15th term. Therefore, 15th term is minus 56. So, proof, verification, justification, everything is done here. In whichever manner the question is asked, we can do. For how many marks it is asked, you can do this. Now, find the next two terms of the AP, root 12, root 27, root 48. First of all, let us see how to solve if such root problems are there. Right. So, 28th one. Given AP is, here it is given it as AP. Let us also check whether it forms AP or not, because there can be a print mistake or anything. So, now I'll write root 12 as, what is root 12? 3 into 4 under root. So, 2 root 3. Okay? Okay, I'll explain you. Root 12 is equal to root 3 into root 4. Root 4 is 2, that is 2 root 3. Right, now take root 27. Root 27 is root 9 into root 3. Right, root 3 as it is, root 9 is 3. So, 3 root 3. Very good. Common difference is 1 root 3. Now, let us see here also. Root 48. Root 6 into, I think we have to get 3, right? 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are root 16 into 3, root 3. Root 16 into root 3. Did you observe what I am doing? I am taking root 3 everywhere. So here therefore you have to divide this with 3, write the multiples of 3. 16 into 3 is 48. So root 16 is again 4. 4 root 3. Now what is the common difference between the 3 root 3 minus 2 root 3? Taking root 3 common, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So that is root 3. Now here take common difference between these two. 4 root 3 minus 3 root 3 is the same again 3 root 3. 4 minus 3 is 1, that is equal to root 3. So what is the common difference? Yes, D is equal to root 3. So therefore this is definitely in AP. This is definitely in AP. Now find the next two terms of AP. So I have to add root 3 to this one. So now 4 root 3. It should become 5 root 3. Right? So the next term is equal to 5 root 3, which is root 25 into root 3, root 75. The next term again here is equal to, right? So the next again, it is 6 root 3, 2 root 3, 3 root 3, 4 root 3, 5 root 3, 6 root 3. 6, that is 36 under root 3 into root 3. 3 6 are 18. So 3 3s are 9, 108 under root. So this is one way of doing it. Or you can say, you have first term, you have common difference. Now 1, 2, 3, A4. Fourth term, A4 is equal to A plus 3D. A is root 12 plus 3 into root D, 3 root 3, right? So that is root 12 is again 2 root 3, 2 root 3 plus 3 root 3. Root 3 common, 2 plus 3 is 5 root 3, which is equal to root 25 into root 3, which is root 75. In either manner you can do, no harm in doing this one. Clear? Right. So pause the video and note down the solutions. Right. Next one. Which of the following is not an AP? Not an AP. That means common difference. 0 minus 5, minus 5. Minus 5 minus 0, minus 5. Okay, it is an AP. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4, 2. 8 minus 6, AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, AP. 5, 10, supposed to be 15 here, but we got it 20. 5, 10, 15. 15 is missing here. So, therefore, this is not in AP. Find the 31st term of AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. Same again. A16 minus A11 is equal to, right, what is A16? 73 minus 38 is equal to, what is that? 13 minus 8 is 5, it is 6 minus 3 is 35. A16 minus 11 is 5. So 5D is equal to 35, implies D is equal to, yes, 7. We got the common difference to be 7. Right, find 31st term of AP. Right, so now we got D is equal to 7. Substitute in any one of these things. How? 11th term we will do it. A11, that is 38, is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 is 10 into D is 7. Right, 70. A is equal to, right, what is A is equal to? Then now A is equal to 38 minus 70. 38 minus 70. So it is 32 with minus sign. You got A is equal to minus 32. Clear? I repeat this one. So what is given? 11th term is given. 16th term is given. From that what did we find? 5D is equal to 35. D is equal to 7. Okay, we got the common difference. Now when substitute in 11th term, A11 is equal to 38, which is A plus 10 into D. D is 7 here. So therefore 70. A is equal to 38 minus 70, which is 32. Minus 32. So we got A is equal to minus 32. What is the 31st term? A31 is equal to A plus 30D. What is A? Minus 32 plus 30 into D. 30 into D is 7. 30 into D is 7 3s are 21. 210. Right. Plus 210 minus 32. It is 8 here. Then 3. That is 10 minus 3 is 7. 178 minus plus 178. Right. So 31st term is 178. Therefore A31 is equal to 170. Same kind of problems, dear children. Frame your own statements. Write everything step by step. Now your concept is clear. Writing in steps and making a fair notes is your job. Okay. Right. So in the next class we'll go with the next chapter. Thank you for listening. Yeah, children, this is the beginning of the slideshow. Sheet 1 of progressions. 2, 3, and I hope with this we are done, or 4 is also available. Okay, so with this we have completed progressions, and please do subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you for watching the video.